Hello, so let's give this another try. So this is a junk journal share. It's going to be my first junk journal share, and this is a journal, a Christmas journal that I made for my best friend Kinsey. It is, it's made from an old Reader's Digest book, and what I did is I just gutted the book, recovered it in fabric and this faux leather book cloth, and did like a hidden binding kind of thing. So the spine, as you can see, is only about 3/4 of an inch thick. So the book got chunky fast, but I have absolutely no self-control. So I just kind of went with it. So I'm currently just using this ribbon that I got at Hobby Lobby to close it. Because I don't have any other way right now of doing a closure. I didn't think ahead to put anything underneath the inside cover, the paper on the inside cover or whatever. So, yeah, let's jump into this book real quick. Like I said, super chunky. And if I didn't mention it already, this book's called Joy. Sorry if you can hear all the wind. It's apparently just like the world's ending outside right now. Alright, so I did throughout the book use several of these journal cards, and these are cut down from a 12x12 sheet of Authentique paper. I also used several die cuts from Kaisercraft, and then a lot of these Tim Holtz like flashcard type things. And of course I just put Joy on the first page because that's the name of the book. A lot of the ephemera and pieces that I put down are paper clipped. That way they can be moved around because I'm not sure how she's going to want to use it. And I figured I'd give her that flexibility of being able to move it as she pleases. And I'm also going to be sending along some other goodies that she can put down as well. Some more ephemera here. This I just printed on white cardstock and distressed. Says Wonder. This was the first time I had tried coffee dyeing paper, and I really liked how it turned out. I think I had built it up in my mind to be a little bit more difficult than it actually was. But once I started, I couldn't stop, and that's kind of part of why I love this book so much. Honestly, I fell in love with this book to the point where I'm having a hard time giving it up. So Kinsey, if you're watching this and you don't like this book, send it back to me because I will use it myself. So this is one of the pages that I did decorate for her, and I just made this little tag slip in and out behind this journal card here. These two little pieces here are from Graphic 45 from the Children's Hour pad, and then this tag I made with the Graphic Noel 6x6 paper pad that I got at Hobby Lobby. That paper pad I know for sure is still current. It's still in stores. Everything else pretty much that I used, I either got on Etsy or from Tuesday Morning, so I don't know for sure how recent most of it is. But again, I used Graphic 45, Paper Studios, a lot of Echo Park paper, and that's going to be like the double-sided pages, and then the single-sided pages are going to be either Paper Studios or American Crafts, and I just coffee dyed those. This piece here is from the Paper Basket on Etsy. It's a really good place to get junk journal ephemera if you like buying those like ephemera packs. So again, coffee dyed the single-sided paper. That way the white side wasn't so white, and that gave it a nice aged effect. And then some more paper clipped ephemera here. And for this, all I did was I printed some, obviously, Christmas music paper on coffee dyed paper and then left the back blank. That way it could be used for writing space. And then the punch there, I just did myself from a scrap piece of paper that I had used in my own book. And my 2-inch scalloped circle punch. And here in the center of the signature, I just bound in an envelope that I made myself and then put in lots of ephemera and goodies that she can use to decorate her book. So again, like I said, I did leave it fairly blank, but because I did that, I tried to include lots of other stuff for her to use. And again, I am sending along a little envelope full of other things for her. And I'll show that at the end, as long as this doesn't go on for too long. So use the doily there. This little die cut here is from Kaisercraft. I really like this pack. I found it on Etsy at a shop called One Day Long Ago, and I'll try to link that below if I remember. But I make no promises because I'm forgetful, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So I used a lot of this, as you can probably tell by now, I used a lot of this kids writing paper, and I got that at Dollar Tree. I just really like the way that looks. It kind of gives a nice little vintage look, and then it's just cute. I don't know. I remember really like trying to hoard all that paper when I was a kid because I was really weird, and I like to sit at home and practice my handwriting. And this was in like the 1st grade. Like I was that kid. So here I made a pocket. And unfortunately it's kind of a loose pocket. I don't really know why that is. I think it must just be, I don't know, maybe the way I glued it down. But I just paper clipped this in to keep it shut. And here I made a little notebook out of some blank paper and a scrap piece of scrapbook paper. And then I bound it with red wax linen thread, and I got that in the jewelry section of Hobby Lobby. And that's the same thread that I used to bind the signatures into the book. Some more journal cards here. This is just a little double pocket. So in the back here, I just used some lace trim, and then on this front pocket, I used my edge punch. I tried to use up a lot of my scraps in this book because it did start out as a scrap project, just to use up the papers that I hadn't used in my own book, or the papers that I had bought after I made my own book because I couldn't help myself. But then once I started working on this, I really loved it, and I couldn't stop. So I started buying more, and it just turned into a mess. So here I did more edge punching, and this is the second signature. I believe this book has 44 pages total, so 22 sheets of paper, not including the smaller ephemera like the tags and things like that. So here I have, I made a full page pocket out of 2 pieces of scrap paper. Then I just tucked some extra writing paper inside. Again, Christmas music on this one. Sorry. Christmas music on this one, and then a blank on the back. And then this is just a full sheet of ledger. So that she has some extra writing space because I don't believe she's ever used a junk journal before. And I think it can be kind of intimidating to work on a page that's not just like blank paper. It's got like a design. So if she's kind of afraid to write on it, or has over decorated, or just wants more space to write, I stuck those in there. That way she's got that option. More blank paper. This time card here I got from Junk That Treasures on Etsy. A little doily, and then I made this punch with a smaller circle punch and lace, and then this ribbon I got from Dollar Tree. Made this pocket from 2 sheets from that 6x6 paper pad that I mentioned from Hobby Lobby. And then I just tucked this little piece here that I printed on cardstock. It's hard to do with one hand. Center of that signature. The other side of that pocket is another pocket, and this tag I used the same paper and then wrapping paper from Dollar Tree, and then I just glued on some lace and used that ribbon for the pull tab. Little flip here with some paper that's got the North Pole on it. So everybody knows Santa lives at the North Pole, and there's nothing more Christmassy than Santa. So here I've made a double tuck spot using my scallop punch and some wrapping paper And in there, I just tucked this paper from Tsunami Rose. Sorry, Tsunami Rose Designs on Etsy. I printed that off, just stressed the edges a little bit, and then did some stamping on the back. This is only the third junk journal I've made. This is from the Rustic Noel pad. This is only the third junk journal I've made, so hopefully you guys like it. I have made myself a Christmas journal, and then the first journal I made I don't have, unfortunately, so I can't share that. That was a journal that I made for my sister for Halloween, because she's a Halloween baby, and so it was a birthday present. But I could definitely tell personally how much I've learned by making like this book. If I do a flip through of my own Christmas book, you'll be able to tell that I made this after, and I think I did a really good job here. Another die cut from Kaisercraft. Other side of the full page pocket, and this is just a full sheet of super yummy crinkly coffee dye paper. And that is the end of the book. Again, the same lace on the back that I used in the front, and I just did that to cover the spot where this paper doesn't quite meet the signature, and you can see the white cardstock that I bound the signatures onto. And then on the back, I used this piece from Kaisercraft to put the date and my name and a little note for Kinsey. So that is Joy. I again mentioned that I am sending some other goodies along. And so quickly I'll show those. I got these stickers from Goodwill, and I think they were originally from the Target Dollar Spot, because they had that sort of, I don't know, dollar spot packaging. And so these are really cute. They're kind of just little Christmassy, like almost like seal stickers. And that was all one sheet that I just cut down. And then this set was Advent stickers. So I thought these were really neat if she wanted to do like a December daily or just like a cute little countdown till Christmas kind of thing. So you've got 1 through 25. And they say North Pole Express on them, which is adorable. And then this is just some gold reindeer stickers that I got from Hobby Lobby. I hope I'm actually showing these. That would be really unfortunate. I'm also sending an envelope here, and this is stuffed full of stuff, so hopefully she likes that. And I'm probably not just not gonna show everything because there's so much, but I made a little tag book here, and I don't really know what you might do with this, but I've seen people do it online, like on YouTube and on the Junk Journal Junkies Facebook group, and I liked the way it looked. I thought it was a cute idea, so I tried it. And I think it's really cool, but I don't know what to do with it. So hopefully Kinsey has some more creative ideas than I do, because I'm apparently just not that creative. I also have some journal cards, and these are just the rest of the journal cards from that paper pad. Or that 12 by 12 sheet of authentic paper. I love that Santa. And I bought a set of these for myself as well because I really love that sort of like vintage retro Christmas, like the sort of 40s and 50s illustrations and stuff like that. I really love those. So this was just right up my alley. So I got one for myself and one for her. And then I've got journal cards. This is from Graphic 45. And then this is also Graphic 45. And then this is from Tsunami Rose. And then this is just a couple more of those Kaisercraft die cuts that I glued together because I thought they were cute like that. And those just weren't going to fit in the glassine bag, and that is what I put the bulk of her little goodies in. So I've just got lots of die cuts and punches, Tsunami Rose pieces like these. These are Tsunami Rose here. Lots of just little guys there, either from that Graphic 45 paper, a couple things from the paper basket. This is from One Day Long Ago on Etsy, One Day Long Ago. Kaisercraft, and some punches I made myself. Who doesn't love that? I just love that image. That's from a piece of paper from Hobby Lobby, just a single sheet. scrap piece of ribbon, and then just some little snowflake punches that I made using my snowflake punch and some white cardstock. So all of those will be going along. I'm also sending a couple of little red bags just because those are kind of cute, and I like adding, making pockets with those, or just adding in things that I don't want to actually glue down into my journals. And then a tag that I have written on in gold marker. It's like a gold paint marker kind of thing. And it says, "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas," and then I just wrapped some washi around. Unfortunately, I only have a couple rolls of Christmas washi, but I had to be realistic with myself because December is only a month and unfortunately not a full year-round kind of deal, so I don't need a ton of Christmas washi, but I wish I had more. I think they're super cute. So I'm sending her those. And I think, oh, and a glue stick. I'm sending her a glue stick. But yeah, that is everything. That is Joy and all of the goodies I'm sending along with her. Hopefully you guys liked this video. It is my first, so be gentle. My filming setup is literally a bunch of cardboard boxes stacked up, and then my phone is propped up inside of a cut open cereal box. So I'm not super fancy, but hopefully you still liked it. If you have any feedback or questions, feel free to leave them below, and thank you for watching. See you guys later.